Now I just want to show you how absolutely easy it would be to install a pond in your backyard. All you need to do is dig a hole to the shape of your main pond. Then you basically just drop a pump in the bottom of the pond. It's also got an attachment here which allows you to direct water to the filter, or you can have a little fountain as well just to help aerate. So the water's basically going to come out of the pump, out of the bottom pond and into the filter. Now this particular filter would be buried alongside the pond, so this would be totally under the ground, and then you've got the water coming into the inlet of the filter. Then it goes through all the filtration media, past the UV sterilizer, over spec'd for the pond, so this pond would stay crystal clear and you would hardly have to clean it. The key to pond filtration is just make it much bigger than you think you need. Then it would go out of the pond outlet and it would go back into the pond again. In this case I've put in a spillway, so it's basically a top pond. Then the water flows down the top pond into the second pond where our pump is to return it back up. Now this would be buried next to the pond, so what you could do is get a pump cover such as this, which is actually just a little bird bath, which would certainly look nice on the side of the pond, and you can put that just over the top, so that would be buried in the ground. So all you'd see is a little bird bath, a lovely pond here full of fish, a nice pond here potentially full of fish. So the water's going out of the bottom through the filtration, from there into the top pond, which flows down into the main pond. Or if you want to, you could also get something like a waterfall, like this thing, so the water would actually cascade down this waterfall, go into the top pond, then cascade down into the bottom pond, and that would look absolutely spectacular. If you imagine this design with a whole lot of plants around it embedded in your garden, it would look so spectacular, and it's surprisingly easy to install. So once again, a bunch of plants around it, a bunch of fish in here. You can also install water lights so it becomes a feature at night time. It's that easy. So within a number of hours you could turn your backyard into a beautiful pond oasis using these universal rock ponds. They're just so easy. They come in all different sizes. There's a very large one. Then there's another one here. We've got edge rocks for pools, which are absolutely beautiful. If you imagine your swimming pool, that just goes on the side of your swimming pool to give a nice natural effect. There's also self-contained ponds. That's another pond, which obviously allows you to flow the water down into a main pond once you dig that in. But it really is that simple now to put a garden pond in your house. So here's one that we've set up earlier. So that's sort of the look you're going to have, with a beautiful waterfall, some plants around it. That's another pond on display here. But I mean, I don't care how nice your garden is, adding something like this to your garden is so simple to do and so effective and really surprisingly cost efficient. These products are really not expensive considering how beautiful they are and just how easy they are to install. So send me an email if you want more information on it. If you want to choose the pond, it's just a matter of choosing the pond, choosing your waterfall, choosing your overflow pond, choosing what size pond filtration you want. But if you go to Universal Rocks on YouTube, you'll get a lot of ideas on how to install it, or Universal Rocks website, or just send me an email at Majestic Aquariums and I'll send you all the links. But yeah, if you want something like this in your backyard for a surprisingly good cost, it's really low cost, very good value, then let us know.